Lowe's knows that saving is always top of mind, especially this season. That's why we've picked some great deals for early Black Friday. Get free select DeWalt, Cobalt, or Craftsman tools when you buy a select battery or combo kit. More tools? Why not? Plus, we've got select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees starting at $59.98 because it's never too early to think Christmas. Get Black Friday prices without the crowds. Lowe's, we help, you save. While supplies last, selection varies by location.
That with a hot sun, protecting our skin can be a challenge. Good news! Perfectil by Vitabiotics UK gives you targeted support for great-looking skin, hair, and nails. Packed with biomarine collagen, botanical extracts, and other micronutrients which contribute to skin hydration and radiance while reducing other skin imperfections. Available in pharmacies near you. Perfectil, beauty from within.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Waiting happen. Every time I do small transaction, they don't slam me with rich extra charges, SMS alert, bank transfer, even bill payment safe. They know they pity person at all. You never hear say with smart cash, you fit send money go another bank, pay your bills, and receive SMS alert all for free. For free? Yes, now for free. Then go even pay you 15% interest per annum on top your savings.
Hey, got some for me now. So you can join Smart Cash.
Dial *939# or download the Smart Cash app today to begin enjoy zero extra charges on all transactions. Smart Cash, money matter na sense. Smart Cash na by Airtel.
Mommy, Golden Penny is giving away 4 billion naira prizes for the 65th anniversary. Just buy Golden Penny noodles, pasta, or semovita. Check inside pack for code. Send code on WhatsApp and win airtime instantly. With 10 packs of Golden Penny noodles, 3 pasta, or 3 500 grams or 1 kilogram semovita, you can join the raffle and start a chance to win cash prizes, kitchen makeovers, and even a car.
Promo starts from September 22nd, 2025. For more information, visit www.goldenpennypromo.com.
Dry with Nivea Dry. No bad smell, it protect from sweat and it last well.
Nivea Dry, don't get 25 ml pack. Make you rush, go buy it.
The prices, no they tear pocket. Make you stay fresh, stay dry with Nivea Dry.
Nivea Dry deodorant will help you maintain your steez. It only for 25 ml small size for boys and girls with sabi.
Nivea Dry.
The news you need, the conversation you hear, the station you love.
Petrol exports hit 371 billion naira amid heavy import reliance.
Resident doctors give federal government 30 days to address doctors' demands.
Jonathan will return to
Babe, I am so sorry. I know I was wrong. I promise I will never do it again.
Don't let low airtime block your romance. Buy a new MTN SIM to enjoy 2,100 naira in airtime for 2 months. And with MTN Beta Gist, you'll get 3 minutes extra for every 6-minute call you make. MTN Beta Gist is also available to all existing customers. To join, simply dial *123*2*1# or text PG to 312. T's and C's apply. MTN, what are we doing today?
Imagine a world without communication, a world without emergency calls, disconnected businesses, and unreachable families. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is the reality we face when telecommunications masts and fiber optic cables are vandalized. These telecommunications assets are the lifeline of our communities. They keep us connected, informed, and safe. Every act of vandalism is a blow to our businesses, our banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our networks. Dial 622 from any network or send an email protect@ncc.gov.ng to report any suspicious activity around telecommunications infrastructure. Our connection, our responsibility. This message is brought to you by the Mobile Network Operators and Tower Co. in collaboration with Nigerian Communications Commission.
Pretty much everything. Just
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. I am Sheriff Quadry.
I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
Yes, indeed. You can watch this show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch the show on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's begin. It's a Friday. We're going to start with this story here on page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. It reads, INEC chair, Nigerians parties set agenda for Amokpiton.
Yeah, so a new INEC chairman has been appointed. His name was sent to the National Council of States. There was an online publication that said that the agenda had not been stated earlier enough, but these things, but still it was approved by the National Council of States, we are told. Amokpiton is a lawyer and I think he's the Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Jos. Is from Kogi State, which technically makes him from the North Central State, but he's a Yoruba man. Let me just quickly add that for effect. And the story here says that the council members unanimously supported the nomination, with Governor Ahmed Ododo describing him as a man of integrity. And there's so many comments here about his integrity and about his thoughts. I don't want to waste too much time with what is said about him. What is said about him will not matter until he starts to do the job. That is when we would have a sense of the man who has been appointed as chairman, because people can say the right thing, can do the right thing. But when a major challenge like this comes, let's see which way he will go. So I won't waste too much time bothering on his credentials and all these things. This will be the real test for him. I don't envy him. Indeed, we don't know if Mahmoud tells his story later on, if there are some things were done behind his back that he had to take the buck for. Who knows? So, but Amokpiton is going to the National Assembly. I think that's a done deal. I don't think somebody needs to tell me what has been taken to the National Assembly under Akpabio and has been rejected by the executive. And this will not be. I would even assume, to be honest with you, that Akpabio would have been consulted before he was picked anyway. I guess that would happen, because whether he like it or not, he'll be part of the president's inner circle. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We are not going to try to judge him by what he has said. There's even one, I got to notice quickly that maybe at one point was part of the president's legal team. That has not been verified. That doesn't matter. It's what he does on the job. And we are going to start with reforms. Let's see how much electoral reforms he can put in place before the elections actually take place. So I wish him luck. And I wish him all the best. Sheriff, do you wish him luck? Do you wish him all the best?
Oh, well. He will to use his hand to create his best.
He will use his hand. Are you speaking in Yoruba? Sheriff, wake up now. Did you watch a Yoruba movie overnight? I said you should. He will use his hand.
I cannot wish him what he doesn't wish himself. He will use his hand to.
But when you say he will use his hand, that's Yoruba. What did you wear in Yoruba movie? Okay.
Let's go to our next story. Okay, this is page 6 of the Vanguard newspaper. Fire guts Oba Market as council chairman explains cause.
Well, for those of you who have taken an interest in what's going on, apparently it was just a coincidence that there was a fire in Oba Market yesterday in Benin. Okay, according to this report, actually it was only one shop that was affected, and it had to do with the solar panel that was installed in the shop. You know, some of these solar panels are going up in flames, and I beg of you, it's better for you not to have light than to light up your house. So if you're going to install solar at all, then make sure you do it from reputable vendors. But every time I hear that the house has gone up in flames due to solar, my heart skips a bit. But I think what has happened is that like all things, the business has been compromised. It's been opened up to all kinds of charlatans. So you better be careful who you are. I went to a well-established company. If I dare them, if my house goes up in fire, me and them will be here because they're quite reputable. They're quite a reputable firm, and I think you need to go that extra mile when you want to do things like this. Thank God this is a shop. It could have been more than that. Anyway, so that's what happened we haven't gotten a report yet about what I think yesterday the Oba told the markets the information that I've got. He told the market women, go and elect your Iyekis and come back. I think he gave them a time to come back, and that they shouldn't allow politicians mess them up. But we haven't heard anything from the side of the Yalaja, what do you call it?
Yalaja.
Whatever. And yes, we haven't heard anything.
Yalaja General.
The general.
No. It's general.
Politicians are impossible. Honestly, politicians are impossible. And I also like to use this quick period to also alert people who are I don't want to use the word empower, but who find themselves in the place of responsibility. You have to be careful the advice that you get from people. I'm sure Governor Okpebolo,
yeah.
Yes, in his very quiet moments, will wonder how he got himself involved in this mess. Because in Benin, these things are very, very sensitive. And I give the Oba some credit for having handled the thing. It could have blown up. If the Oba had, rather than see the madam, had come out with a more inflammatory statement, where would we be? You see, but they have managed to ease. And Okpebolo apparently was complicit in all this because it took place in his office. His daughter, I don't know whether his daughter is the first lady, like Osa said yesterday. Maybe we need to put something in the constitution again about whatever happens to first ladies. The governor is not married, and he made his daughter the first lady. When easily, like Osa said, you have a deputy governor, use the wife for first lady activities, and that ends it all. It's something that should set us thinking.
There's something that I'd love to ask, and it's about governance, about leadership, it's about the governors and even the president. Why is it so hard to find these dynamics operational in our political system?
What dynamics?
Yes. First is, why is it so difficult for people who surround the governors, even the president, to look them in the face, in their eye, and say, no, this is bad, this is good? Why is it impossible for them to be able to sit at a table with their inner caucus
and point fingers
and point fingers and tell themselves the blatant truth?
Well, I think it's a bit called. I've worked as a director in a company owned by a governor before, and that gave me certain privileges to see how close to power, how things work. It's a landmine. I have seen people say things in the meetings we have with this gentleman, And on our way out, they say the exact opposite.
Oh, my.
And so invariably, I left. I was quickly pushed out because I'd say things the way they are. It's part of our culture. It's part of the bad training.
Why?
That we have. It's part of our culture. And also poverty has lended. It's like, you are close to this guy, let me get what I can get. And if he shows that he's somebody, which they usually do, if he shows that he's somebody who's not akin to being advised and so on and so forth, they tell him whatever it is. And actually, I was surprised. The man in question will be chuckling in his house and say, he remembers very well. They named every single space, for example, after him. And nobody was able to tell him that, God, this thing is not, you're going to become a megalomaniac. You understand? He hadn't left up to 2 months, everything disappeared. That's the problem. That's why I specifically called on Saturday. So I had to drag them out. Called on Babak on the chief for Shoba. Talk to the president. Don't let him be misled. Because usually I think that by the time you find yourself in this kind of position, sometimes you could be lost at sea, like any human being. You understand? You might not see things the way they should be at that spur of the moment because your mind is occupied. But a governor, for example, who hires, they say there's a senior special assistant. He is what did those call it yesterday? That Okwewolo has that one. He follows him. The governor. You, the only man on the face of the earth. When you have somebody like that, they say the governor, whether hailing assistant or so. You haven't seen Okwewolo's convoy.
No,
there's a gentleman. Oh, they call him is it the hailer? I've forgotten. I'm sure somebody will
my.
Yes, it's as bad as that. Most of our power people a lot of them are not exposed.
Oh my!
A lot of them are not. A lot of them are. If only Mama could see me now, because our politics has evolved around money. It hasn't brought the best gentlemen. We haven't had, for example, a Christopher Kolade, God bless his soul, who passed away, at the helm of affairs. People who know, we don't have. Even on the religious front, it's even worse. It's worse. The topmost of our religious leaders always get misled. Okay, because there are enough people around them to push them to the precipice. And that's why a leader must always pray that he can, because you ask sometimes, don't these people have families? Don't they have friends? Some of the things that you say, some of the things that you do, there should be people who could tell you that. Look,
exactly.
This thing
could
is
tell
right,
you,
and it will tell you. For example, that's why I'm not. If President Tinubu had been my bosom friend, I would have told him about his domestic affairs, and I would have told him point blank that, okay, you have to handle. You are handling a whole nation. Handle your domestic, the smaller one first. Your domestic affairs. See how embarrassing. His son turned up at cabinet meeting. His daughter, and all this is partially, I think, because. No, I don't want to stare into that to the domestic part, but I think that some people are believing that they want to compete with the First Lady, who incidentally is doing very well.
Yes.
And we have to see, Sheriff, in my life, I always like to call a spade, or else we should just leave it. All this is to be in competition with the First Lady, because you probably believe that the First Lady, of course, not being your mom, has no right. But the First Lady is the First Lady. If the President has a 15-year-old bride, like they're doing in some places in the North, so be it. That's where the competition is coming from, where you now have a Yaloja General and becomes a big harassment. Somebody should tell the President to keep an eye on. I can't think my grandchildren, as small as they are, would follow me to a cabinet meeting. They probably say at the end of the Grandpa, where should we stay?
As young as they are.
It was quite embarrassing for a guy, the graduate who went to university abroad. He's a lawyer. He doesn't know that he shouldn't be at a cabinet meeting. So the president has to keep his eye on the minor things. And that's why they always say, I remember Hans Overgaard, that's why they always say that, if you take care of the smaller things, the larger ones will take care of themselves.
I mean, these are the ones that we are aware of. I mean, the reason I asked the question is just because of this Okpebholo situation as well. Because, I mean, he's from there.
There are so many...
He should know the right thing.
There are so many things that the president has got involved in that he probably doesn't even know about. The same thing with his... That's why I said that he should have employed a top-notch chief of staff. The man they put as chief of staff is a politician. It's not a seasoned administrator. They're two different things. It's not a matter of bad belly, it's a matter of the truth. Nigerians must learn. Now, we are not going anywhere unless we learn to tell the truth.
Let's move on, dear sir. Let's move on.
I was enjoying this. I told you.
Let's move on. Let's go take this story here on page 7 of the Vanguard. Tinubu mourns as ex-UK envoy Christopher Kolade dies at 92.
Oh, that's the grandmaster of it all. And he is our guy, I think Christopher Kolade's profile is well known. We'll have to set some 30 minutes aside sometime one day. It might be today, we might get to do a memorial for him, a proper tribute. But all of you know Christopher Kolade. He was one-time MD of Quadry. He was one-time Nigeria's ambassador to the United Kingdom. And he went through it seamlessly. No scandal that I know of. He went through it seamlessly. One or two others who had taken his position, God help us all. Anyway, that's it. He passed away yesterday at 92. And there's been no dispute at his age. There's no dispute at he went to UI. There's no dispute at all. Fine gentleman. Good corporate practice. He was, let me read part of his profile. After his diplomatic service, he joined Lagos Business School. That's after his Cadbury and so on and so forth. Joined Lagos Business School as a lecturer in corporate governance and human resource management. He taught leadership and conflict management at the School of Media and Communication, Pan-Atlantic University. He was also the Pro-Chancellor and chairman of the governing council. He was a knight in Knight of the Order of St. Augustine, and so on and so forth. May his good soul rest in peace. At some point, we'll do a proper tribute to him, because we must learn to honor people who deserve it.
That's right.
Not because they are rich, not because they are well positioned. Okay, not because of any of those things, but these are the examples that people should follow. But how many Kolades do we have?
Good question.
As time moves on, we're having less and less of them. Rather, we have a bunch of megalomaniacs running all over town as the elite of the society, most of them, which is a big pity. It's part of what we'll talk about again tomorrow at 9 o'clock with my Jake and Theo Lawson.
Okay. Vanguard is page 11. Kanu's matter should be sorted outside courtroom. Falano.
I'll be very honest with you. Kanu's matter is a political matter. It's no longer a legal matter. Look, the court has said that it should be on bail, and the government has refused to release him. But I would like to know what Kanu has done that the Boko Haram people who we try to rehabilitate haven't done. They've probably done worse. We have other examples. I don't want to stir the honestness that are walking free. They pretend as if they are walking free, even protected by police. And we know the agenda is political. Some people believe that Kanu is being held down by his own people. I don't know, but I think, why do I want to call the president professor?
I have no idea.
I think I woke up at the wrong side of the bed. President Tinubu should look into Kanu's matter and just let the man go.
I agree.
Honesty, so we can have peace in the land. And if this is coming from a senior advocate, Femi Falana has said that the trial of Kanu is a political matter that should be sorted out of the courtroom. And I agree with him totally. He paid a courtesy call on Governor Alex Oti Have you heard stories about this governor, like Soti?
He is an amazing
It
personality.
looks like it. We should go visit him.
We should.
Go visit him. See
We should.
what's going on.
He in fact,
I'd like to go to what is his state now? Abia.
Abia, yeah.
I'd like to pay him.
We need people like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
You know.
If only state governors can be like him.
Okay, so there's going to be a walk for Kano, and guess who wants to join the walk?
Who's that?
Atiku. Former Vice President Atiku has joined human rights activists. Showore is one who is calling on federal government to order the immediate release of Kano. And Atiku described Kano's continued detention as a stain on Nigerians' belief in the rule of law, and I tend to agree with him. So that is that. Okay.
Let's move on, shall we?
We shall.
Yes, we shall. Okay. So I have this editorial here in the Vanguard newspaper. Niger's order on preachers.
Nigeria's style of governance never ceases to amaze me. Listen to this editorial. What is the issue? I'll tell you. A couple of weeks ago, Governor Bago of Niger State, the one that wanted to close down the radio station because they criticized him, in an interview, he says that there's a new law in Niger State, and it mandates religious preachers in Niger State to submit their sermons to his government for approval. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Can you believe that? So if I'm going to deliver a sermon at the mosque or the church on Sunday, I have to send a copy to the
state government
for vetting in 2025. He says that he puts up an argument that sometimes those who say that maybe we should be careful. He's a young governor, and he's made a few slips that I think make me feel that he's not completely suitable for the job. I don't think he is. If I was saying this kind of thing in Niger State, I might not even get home. It's not suitable for the job. He doesn't have an idea what it's all about. He says that I didn't ban the evangelism. For everyone going to sermon on Friday, he should bring his scriptures for review. And he says it's normal. He said in Saudi Arabia, this is done. Okay. We cannot say because we have been given the opportunity to be a cleric, you go out and preach. Anyway, the Vanguard takes him on. First of all, the Vanguard tells him that comparing Nigeria to Saudi Arabia is a total misnomer. It says Saudi Arabia is a totalitarian Muslim theocratic state that permits Sunni Islam only. Nigeria is a multi-religious secular state with freedom of faith and religious practice clearly defined in the 1999 Constitution. There are certainly better ways of controlling religious excesses than this strategy, which smacks of a typical military reflex. Then, unruly preachers and religious leaders are not difficult to spot. By their fruits you shall know them. The real issue is that what government does, and when they come out openly to say things are against our laws and threaten the peace and coexistence of Nigerians. Okay, what about I'm going to phone Kunle Hamilton or my friend JT Onobote. What is going to happen in the Celestial Church in Niger State? Are we going to tell God? Are we going to beg God to send the message that he will look? The people who govern us, we should be very afraid. The people who govern us, we need to set examples for our leaders. You know, all this idea of the best somebody with stances and whatever. The people who govern us, at least maybe we should do a course in leadership, and so because there are some messages that are inspired. This program, if you tell me to send you the script of what I'm going to say in this program, I will fall flat. And let me tell you, I don't prep. There are some people that prep. If I prep, I will miss it. So, the governor, so in the Celestial Church or the Aladura Church or whatever, who are you going to hold responsible to? second base daddy. I'm glad I'm from Lagos. I think, like again, there are elders in that land, who should even Babangida is there.
Yes.
They have the privilege of having two heads of state. They should invite this man for lunch and tell him how to govern.
All right, but we have to go. Yes, we have to go. We have to go. But you're back at night, right?
I'm back at night.
Okay. Lagos, thank you for being a part of this. You can rewatch the show on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Just go to our page. If you missed out the show from the beginning, you can go back and watch it again on Facebook and YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Kofi is back with the remaining hour of the morning crossfire. Stay with us, please.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Hello, Male. How you doing now?
I did, my pikin.
Male, wait. She make I call you back. You sure say your credit go reach this guy too?
Don't worry yourself. Now MTN better gist I dey use.
Who no like better thing? Just go buy new MTN SIM so MTN go dash you 2,100 naira airtime sharply. And on top that one, every call where you make, whether na 3 minutes for this call or na 1 minute on top another call, e go dey join dey go. And once you gather reach 6 minutes, MTN go sama you 3 minutes extra. Make you for continue that better gist. Or ya dial *123*2*1# to join MTN better gist today. Terms and conditions dey sha o.
Conversations you hear on Nigeria Info.
United Nations, Atiku Obi, and of course, a senator from Borno State, Senator Alim Dume, all are outraged over the killings that happened over the weekend in Borno State.
United Nations, all of them are chokers because all of them know the problem of this country. They know how it starts. All of them are involved.
These people, of course, Nigeria, I don't think they have the interest of Nigeria at heart. As far as they are concerned, Nigeria is a business enterprise, and they are only interested in milking the country.
The Lagos APC has denied claims that it's actually attacked ADC members in Alimosho.
Even if you're not pointing fingers to the APC, the police should swing in to find out who did this, right?
Conversation never stops. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Real voices, real stories, real news. This is where the headlines meet the hot takes.
What are the feelings of people knowing that Fubara is set to return as governor of Rivers State?
We have crisis before, we have actions during, and definitely there will be some.
Stay informed and stay connected on 99.3.
I think questions against Pengasoners, who are they fighting for?
I mean, this Pengason is supposed to serve the interests of the country first.
This incident has showed us from the design stage we lack safety culture.
They're telling us that Nigeria's rental market is spiraling.
You don't put personal interest above national interest.
There are things that are in this country that some people travel to come and learn, like my culture.
The Independent National Electoral Commission has dismissed claims that Nigerians have lost confidence in the country's electoral system.
So Nigeria is exporting oil, and Nigeria is also importing petrol. How about that?
Well, what would have informed you rejecting an emergency case? That's what I'm saying. Gunshot wounds are emergency.
It's always more conversation on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The news at 8 on 99.3 Nigeria Info. And a Acacia Special Offences Court has admitted a WhatsApp chat linking former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele to a $4.5 billion fraud. Justice Raman Oshodi overruled objections by the defense and accepted the chat as evidence. The EFCC's witness said the messages showed cash deliveries made on Emefiele's behalf. The case continues on November 21. A federal high court in Abuja has jailed former FCTA finance director Garuba Duku for 24 years for diverting 318 million naira. The ICPC found he moved public funds into his personal accounts. Justice James Omontosho ruled he was guilty of corruption and money laundering. The sentence runs concurrently across 6 counts. The House of Representatives has launched a probe into the National Examinations Council over alleged extra budgetary spending without approval. The motion moved by